My name is Tony Leal. I'm the Recovery Coach Coordinator at Windmill Wellness Ranch, a treatment center for addiction and mental health. So step 9 is the step within the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, where we make direct amends to folks that we've hurt. What's scary about step 9 is actually facing your past, facing folks that we know that we've hurt in the past through our addiction or alcoholism. I think people get hung up on this particular step because they realize, at this point through your step work, you've realized some of the stuff that you're not too proud of doing. And it's time to face it and make amends about it. So this is an important part of 12-step recovery, because this is time where we get to clean our side of the street, right? We get to, after we completed step 9, we could walk with our head up high, know that we've corrected our wrongs. We don't have to hide from people that we've hurt. We could live with a clear conscience. Step 9 fitted into my recovery by, when I was trying to get sober, there's a lot of things that I've done, and a lot of people that I didn't want to face anymore. Spent a lot of time in guilt and shame, and this gave me a process to get over that. Talking to folks that I knew that I didn't treat well, and let me just basically hold my head up high and walk around without any reservations. This is where the action part of our 12 steps all culminates. We've gone through a process of identifying things that have caused us guilt and shame in life, admitting those, willing to do different, and this is where we put it all together to actually start performing, start putting it into action and actually doing different. We're able to face our shame. We realize the things that causes our shame, and whenever we're able to take steps through this step 9 to overcome that shame, it actually gives us a sense of accomplishment. Hey, we don't have to live that way anymore. We can do better. It's exactly what it says. I really love the way that it used the words amend rather than apology. Right? We're not going to make an apology to somebody. Amend to me, just like amendment to the Constitution, is making something better. And that it's good to feel fear going into this step. When we're feeling fear, it's usually because we're doing something tough that we need to do, and it's facing that fear and overcoming that fear that ends up in this better result because of it. And I see people quite often wanting to run to that amends. I think it takes a process of learning a lot about ourselves first to realize why we did the harms that we did, where that came from, before we could properly, honestly make an amends. What I want to say about step 9 is I think we get this in our head that it's making apologies for what we've done. And when we go to complete this step 9, the best way I've seen to go at it is just be honest. We might not know how to make this amends to people that we know that we've hurt. And the honesty is just going to this person and say, hey, I'm working this program of recovery. I'm working the 12 steps of AA. I'm at my step 9. I've realized through this work that I've harmed you. How can I make it better? And actually ask them how we can make it better. I would ask the family members to be patient. Be patient for these amends to come. It takes a lot of work. I know personally I had to make sure that I could back up my word that I was going to say before I make my amend. Sometimes it comes slowly, sometimes it comes quickly. I know personally for me, the role of a sponsor was vital. Helped me think about what I was going to say, what I needed to do. Gave me a third-party perspective of my actions. Step 9 is that step that we're taking the initial time where we're going through everything in our past and making amends for everything up to this point in our life in recovery. After that, through the rest of the steps, what we call the maintenance steps, 10, 11, and 12, we're able to not let this stuff pile up on us. We don't have to have this huge list anymore that we have to make amends to. We can take it day by day and make those amends sometimes in real time when we need to. Step 9 to me is basically the point where I take that shame and guilt, I clean off my side of the street, and really personally for me, it's exactly that, to where I could walk around with my head up high, knowing that I'm doing what I need to be doing.
Thanks for watching. We know that if you've seen this video, chances are someone you love is struggling with addiction, and we want to help. We have a free family course at windmillfamilycourse.com. Sign up to check out some of the most important topics that help family members around this struggle. Your family has hope.